꿈꾸는 아이를 소개합니다. 꿈꾸는 아이는 모두를 꿈꾸게 합니다. 어린이의 믿음이 자라도록, 부모의 신앙이 성숙하도록, 교회에 희망이 넘치도록 꿈꾸는 아이와 함께할 사역자를 찾습니다. 010-8940-7893으로 문자 주세요. 꿈꾸는 카페 이용 안내. 꿈꾸는 카페는 꿈꾸는 아이 후원을 위한 곳입니다. 메뉴를 확인해 주시고 꿈꾸는 아이와 함께 해주세요.
Thanks for coming back. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about 10 sickness of Egypt. Do you remember the story of baby Moses? Well, this happened when Moses was 80 years old. Are you ready to listen? Listen carefully. After the princess of Egypt found Moses from the Nile River, Moses became the prince of Egypt. He lived in a fancy palace and had delicious food every day, while the Israelites labored under the hot sun. But Moses didn't forget that he was one of them. And one day, when Moses was about 40 years old, he saw an Egyptian man beating a Hebrew badly. "Help! Help!" shouted the Hebrew, but there was no one around him except for Moses. When he checked, there was no one watching them. Moses ran up to the Egyptian and killed him. Oh no! When Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, heard that Moses killed a man, he became very angry. "Go and bring Moses to me at once," said angry Pharaoh, "and I will kill Moses." "Oh no, Moses, run away!" Fearing that Pharaoh would kill him, Moses ran away. He was no longer the prince of Egypt. He ran and hid in a place called Midian. There, Moses started a whole new life. He learned how to flock sheep. He learned how to pull out bad weeds. He learned how to protect the sheep from bad wolves. Moses became a shepherd and lived in Midian for 40 years. During that time, Pharaoh who tried to kill Moses died, but Israelites still had to work hard. Their life was so painful. Then they remembered God in heaven and cried out to him. "Lord, save us! Lord, help us!" shouted Israelites. So God called Moses from Midian and made him speak to the king of Egypt to free Israelites. Moses called his brother Aaron to help. "This is what the Lord God of Israel said Moses to Pharaoh. 'Let my people go.'" "Ha! Let your people go? Nonsense! Who's the Lord? I don't know him. I won't let Israel go," said Pharaoh. Pharaoh became very angry when Moses asked to free Israelites. I'll give more work to Israelites. I'll make their life so miserable that they won't remember their God. The life of Israelites got worse and worse. When God saw Pharaoh's hardened heart, he said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh in the morning, face him on the bank of the Nile, and strike the water of the Nile. It'll be changed into blood." Moses did so, and the water turned into blood. All fish in the Nile died, and it smelled so bad. The Egyptians had no water to drink. But still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. It was the first punishment. God said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say, 'Let my people go.' If you don't, I will send frogs." Moses did so, but Pharaoh didn't listen. Aaron stretched his hand over the water, and boom! Frogs came up and filled the land. Frogs were found everywhere. They were in the houses, ovens, and even beds. But still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. It was the second punishment. God said to Moses, Tell Aaron to stretch his staff and hit the ground. They will become gnats and fill the land of Egypt." Moses and Aaron followed what God commanded them to do. Aaron used a stick to hit the ground and boom! Clouds of dust turned into gnats and they attacked people and animals. But still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. It was the third punishment. God said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say, 'Let my people go.' If you don't, I will send flies." Moses did so, but Pharaoh didn't listen. On the next day, flies filled the land of Egypt and ruined everything. Their crops and vegetables were ruined. Their fields were ruined. But still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. It was the fourth punishment. God said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say, 'Let my people go.' If you don't, there will be a terrible sickness in your farm animals." Moses did so, but Pharaoh didn't listen. On the next day, all the farm animals of Egyptians died except for the Israelites. But still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. It was the fifth punishment. God said to Moses and Aaron, "Bring a handful of ashes and throw them into the air in front of Pharaoh. They'll make the Egyptian skin sore. They'll be on people and animals in Egypt." Moses and Aaron did so, but Pharaoh didn't listen. All the Egyptians had sore skin, but still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. It was the sixth punishment. God said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say, 'Let my people go.' If you don't, there will be a terrible hailstorm." Moses did so, but Pharaoh didn't listen. And that afternoon, God sent a terrible hail and thunder. It was the worst hailstorm Egypt had ever seen. The hail destroyed everything. It destroyed all the crops and vegetables. It broke all the trees and flowers. But still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. It was the seventh punishment. God said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say, 'Let my people go.' If you don't, I will send locusts." Moses did so, but Pharaoh didn't listen. Moses raised his stick, and the locusts came up and covered the whole land of Egypt. They ate everything that was left in the field. They ate every plant and every fruit. They ate everything that was green. But still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. It was the eighth punishment. God said to Moses, "Raise your hand toward the sky, and darkness will cover Egypt." Moses did so, and darkness covered Egypt for 3 days. No one could see. No one could go. But still, Pharaoh didn't let them go. Instead, he became very angry. "Moses, the next time I see you, I will kill you." It was the ninth punishment. God said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say, 'About midnight, God will go through Egypt. Every firstborn son will die. But if you paint blood on the sides and tops of the door frames and stay inside, you and your family will be safe." Moses did so, but Pharaoh didn't listen. All the Israelites got blood and painted it on the sides and tops of the door frames, just like God told them to do, but the Egyptians didn't. At midnight, God killed all the firstborn sons in Egypt. Even the firstborn son of Pharaoh's died. It was the 10th punishment. After losing his son, Pharaoh called Moses and Aaron. "Get up and leave here. Get whatever you want. Go and worship the Lord." That's the day when the Israelites were freed from Egypt. They weren't slaves anymore. God listened to the cries of the Israelites and made them free. Well, that was the story for today. How was it? Though Pharaoh tried to stop, God freed the Israelites, and more, the place where the Israelites lived was perfectly safe from 10 punishments. Let's remember God's amazing power throughout the week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!